Hello there, I'm Cheryl. I advise corporation and I coach high performance for executives and entrepreneurs, and I teach individuals. Today's sessions, I want to just share with you an ongoing series that we have on Facebook Live, which is on how can you create a workplace, a work culture that is contemporary, that's modern, and that resonate with your current and future talent pool and the marketplace. A work culture that is inclusive and a work culture that's agile. Most importantly, with all this, it is still a work culture that's high performing. And today, I'm going to share with you one of the elements that's been proven that with this in place, in spite of the diverse workforce that you might have in your workplace, whether it's culturally diverse, whether it's gender diversity or it's generational diversity, this works. And that is the element do you have a cultural habit of inspiring commitment? So it is not just about are your people doing what they're supposed to do, right? But it is a sense of commitment of really giving their 120%. That's called engagement. It's very much like when we say, there is deliver this piece of work. It can be delivered, the work can be done, but there's no excellence in it. There's no commitment to make it their best work. So what we're talking about right here is about how can you get your talent pool that's so diverse to be committed to delivering their best work. So one of the key things to note is that alignment with others in committing to a bigger outcome or purpose is often a driving force. And in many of my conversations, I start with this: whatever that is being done, whatever you ask of people, let them know it's not about them. So much of the work that we've been doing or what we've been hearing is that what's in it for me. But if you're able to plug them into, it's not about them, it's about a bigger thing that they are. It's about a cause that goes beyond them. Just like buy one, gift one of my favorite giving organization. Entrepreneurs subscribe, an organization subscribe to buy one, give one because they know that their businesses is beyond them. It's not about the business, it's not about them. It's about how they can impact the community, the consumers, and the people around them. So if you want to inspire commitment, align others in committing to a bigger purpose or intent, because that is a hallmark of an organization where people do experience a life most excellent because they are engaged, they are happy, and they are vibrant because they're not just doing work, but the work that they contribute to goes beyond what their individual effort have had them be able to make a mark on. So, there's an author who says, beyond boredom and anxiety, experiencing flow in work and play. This author says that one cannot lead a life that is truly excellent without feeling that one belongs to something greater and more permanent than oneself. So there you have it. Data shows that if you get people to commit something that is beyond themselves, you get them in the flow and that they are able to surprise you with their performance. And very often high performers and high-performing teams are committed to something that is way beyond them. So again and again, we see that inspiring workplaces articulate and demonstrate and imbue the fabric of their organization having a higher purpose. Right? People want to do meaningful work, and more so as we get into the future workspace, your work culture has to include meaningful work, has to be meaningful work. So if your people are very busy and working overtime now, and they seem not to have a life beyond work, then go back and take a look. And as I was interviewed by Business Times this week, how can we get our people go in there and look at low value, no value work so that they can truly contribute to work that is beyond them, that it is meaningful work. And they understand that their contribution would matter, right? So when they understand that what they care about is now about excellence, is about contributing to something that is beyond them. This backed up with you have created an ecosystem where there's supportive relationships and it generates trust, right? You will have astonishing results. So let me ask you two questions. What drives the purpose of work in your organization? What drives the purpose of work in your organization? And to what extent is the higher purpose woven into your day-to-day business? You know, many people have vision and mission on their walls. How many of us talk about it every single day? If you want to know more and have a deep dive into what are the 7 elements that organizations' work culture needs to have in the future, but you need to build it right now, join me. I've put together a webinar. Come on, sign on and learn what are the 7 proven elements for you to evolve an organization culture that's contemporary, that's inclusive, that's agile and high performing. My name is Cheryl. I look forward to the next session I have with you. The link for the webinar is right below this particular video or right above this video. But I look forward to seeing you at the webinar, because if you want to thrive, your organizations want to have sustainable growth, you need to be on this webinar. I'll see you then.